the same way I can come, or if I am pressing you about something that you have done, I would expect the same in return. Hey, this this is nothing like I thought it would be. Um, I never knew, because I can't say hate, but I never knew that you could dislike somebody so much and love somebody. And not like you can dislike somebody. You can dislike. I never knew that you can dislike somebody and care for them and love them so much. Like I don't hate you. It's not at that point. But like what you are doing is janky, and you are not trying to hear that because you have your own issue. When I was a kid or a teen, I used to be like, hey, it is so simple. Like you guys are two adults, you could come together and you should be able to sit down and have that conversation, which you should. Honestly, you should. The thing about it is that it's not happening. The pause, the break, to have a conversation where it's this is what the issue is, this is what the problem is, and you discuss the problem like, hey, this is why it's a problem for me. Like the other person can be like, oh, I can see a problem with that, and this is what I plan to do about that. Um, I want to say that's how it should go, but it's for me and only for me. Um, this I want to tell you, hey, I have a problem with this, and then I want to know. Don't just tell me. Don't just tell me that you're sorry. I want to know what made you do something like this, especially at this point. I need to know, like, what would make you do something like this? Because I need to know. Like, I feel like, hey, if I know the reasoning behind it, you know, then I can prevent it from happening next time. Um, but you can't, you cannot stop somebody from doing, like, you. This is just a message to myself. if somebody is committing different actions that is hurting you, it's not, oh, every time like the action is the same. Hey, I come up and I punch you. This is why I punched you. XYZ. Next time I come up and I punch you, and this is why I punch you. XYZ. Um, that is like, hey, you punch me for X, Y, and Z. Now that I know X, Y, and Z, um, I can do something about X, Y, and Z to prevent myself from getting punched. So if you feel like, we get heated, it get heated, and then that's when you go to swinging, I'm leaving. Like, I'm removing myself from the situation once I feel it getting heated. Because soon as it get heated, XYZ, that's your XYZ. Hey, this is the action that you're about to commit. The difference is, it's not, it's like, hey, I hit you for this reason. Um, I hit you for X, Y, and Z. Hey, I threw a refrigerator at you for X, Y, and Z. I threw all your clothes out the fifth story window for X, Y, and Z. On one hand, I'm gonna be like, you crazy. I'm gonna be like, you crazy, because I don't think it calls for all that. Um, this is my honest, like, I'm trying to, like, give it to myself honestly. Um, I feel like, because it's not as honest as I need it to be, right? So, um, this is as honest as I am choosing to be at this moment. So, something, you can meet somebody, right? Something can happen in your relationship, and then you can get angry with this person, and like, whatever the person has done, if it's significant enough, then you have an option to stay or to leave. And with that, you have an option to, like, work on it or don't. No, like, you don't have an option. That's the thing. You don't have an option. Um, say you are with your partner, and let's just take my specific case. Say you are with your partner and you tell your partner to not leave, and your partner leaves, right? Um, your partner is like, you know, I don't want to bring, like, mine into it, but your partner is like, hey, this is not what I want, and I'ma leave. But your thing was, hey, don't leave. You if if your partner leaves, like one, your partner can stay gone. Two, you guys can somehow work it out and be like, hey, you know, we are going to work on this. Um, this is this is not this is not a thing where it's like, uh, uh, I don't want to say it like that because I just kind of want to use myself. Say I have this thing, and my partner commits this action, uh, and we separate, but somehow we get back together. Uh, when we get back together, in this situation, I like even before it goes to we are getting back together. I have a decision. Like I can be like, I have two options because there is no three, there is no here and there, and that's also been my problem, that I have been trying to make three. The first one is that I can just leave it alone. I can leave it alone. I can be like, hey, this is too much for me. Or I can be like, hey, we are going to work on this. And then, we actually work on this until the point where it's like, hey, I'm done. And when I say done, I mean actually done. And then, just I can't even say option three is where I'm at. Option three, option three, what I was gonna say was option three is like, hey, I say I wanna work on this, but then, you do something else where it's like, oh, this is going down the same boat, same road, whatever. And then, I'm out because I can see it's the same, and it feels like nothing is being done to address it. Nothing is being said. The only thing the only thing that is coming my way is, oh, but I did, and that irks me. But this is option three, and I am not or never will use this. Option three is to tell that person that hey, we can work on this. It's a movie. It doesn't follow this like this whole thing. It is just option three. Uh, I can't even say this option three. Well, let me explain option three. Then I'm gonna explain the movie, and then I'm gonna keep going from there. So option three is like, hey, I want to work this out for the sole reason to hurt you. It's not that I believe, like, you did me dirty, and instead of me going out and me being toxic, because I was done dirty, and I haven't really sat back and processed my emotions. I'm gonna tell you that I want to work this out, so that I can then seek revenge upon you. And that's an option that you should never take, because the best thing that you could do is honestly take option one, and that's just to rinse your hands of it and be like, go. I'm gonna go work on myself because I am filled with hate and anger from what this person has did, whoever this person is. Um, in this movie, because I can never remember the name of it, but um, I always reference it for some reason. This is not option three, but for some reason it popped up in my head as option three. Uh, it's somewhat similar, but not really, because the guy, he didn't do anything that I can remember. But get HIV or AIDS. He got HIV or AIDS. And he went to his girl and he was like, "Hey, I got this disease. It's HIV or AIDS or something." I remember they shaved his head. Um, he told his girl that she could leave. Like, he is not gonna be mad at her. She can leave. Um, like, hey, it's understandable. Like, I have this disease. So you can leave. And then she told him no. That she was gonna stick through him with his cancer, I believe. I want to say it's cancer because he probably did chemo and lost his hair. So said that she was gonna stick through him with his cancer, and then I think he came home one day and his girl was cheating on him with some dude on the couch or the bed. The details really don't matter, but that's what option three. Um, Let me tell you. I I know, I know, like 100%. Like this is what is so bad about it. Because it was like it was this hard convincing, you know, that nothing nothing was gonna be done. Um, and and that's how you know. And that's how I guess I should have known. Um, it's like somebody trying to convince you into something, or like when somebody says no offense, but you know that they are about to do some real, or they are about to say some real offensive shit. That's what it. That's like being where I am now. And looking back on it. That's what it feels like. And then it's like that I can't take offense, that or I shouldn't take offense to what's going on, and I would just call BS. Like I don't feel like the BS should happen. I 100% feel like, hey, yo, the BS shouldn't happen. And even on my end, because this is more about me. So quickly, is what I'm saying. If it's gonna be worked out, then for me, uh, it's it's gonna get worked out. Um, it's it's not going to be it's not gonna be extras. It's gonna no. I'm trying to explain this in a way. So like for me, I guess on the receiving end of the anger, uh, I have no problem with your anger. I won't have a problem with you having an attitude. I won't have a problem with you yelling at me, screaming at me, cussing at me. I won't have a problem. Like if I'm trying to touch you or whatever and you don't want to be touched, I don't have a problem with that. It's when things start going above and beyond is what I have a problem with. Like if you're gonna move past that, then I don't know what to say. And but since I feel like you know uh that there should be no BS. What I just described isn't BS. Like you not wanting to be touched, held, kissed, you wanna cuss, you wanna scream, you wanna yell, you don't wanna talk to me. That is not BS at all. When I speak on BS, I be like, hey, no, like what you're saying and what I'm saying is probably the same as far as the BS level. No, because I keep like diverting. I don't feel like there should be the BS. When the BS happens, I can't understand, and I don't see why anybody would understand. You upset me and you make me mad. You will understand if I didn't talk to you. You could understand if I didn't want to hold your hand. What you can't understand is if I just sock you. You're not going to understand at all. It's gonna be a whole what the fuck. Why would you why would you do that? That is where I am at. Like I'm cool with the formals of this relationship. I am not cool with the BS of this relationship. Um, I'm cool. I'm cool with you not wanting. I'm cool with her not wanting to talk to me. I'm cool with her not wanting to be held by me. I'm cool with her screaming. I'm cool with her yelling. I can fix that. I can make it to where, you don't sit around here and you yell at me. I can make it to where you don't sit around here and you don't cuss at me. I can make it to where you don't just, or you don't want to talk to me and don't want to be held by me. It's the, it's the BS just for me. It, like, the BS makes it difficult for me. If it's, oh, I'm not talking to you, cool. I'm not talking to you because I'm talking to somebody else. BS. Hey, I don't want to be touched by you because that. Hey, I don't want to be touched by you. Cool. I don't want to be touched by you because I'm being touched by somebody else. BS. Hey, I'm screaming and I'm yelling at you. Cool. It's cool because I don't have like a something else with someone else for that. It's just, this is cool. Or like, hey, I'm gonna be silent now instead of screaming and yelling. I'm gonna be silent now because why why yell? Why scream? Why cuss? Um, when I got somebody else like where I don't have to. Um, I am inconsistent. Like with everything that I told you, like with everything that I have told me, um, something something in there is BS. No, something in there has happened. Something in there has happened, and I have called the BS. I have called out the BS, and I have left. A better course of action um is to call out the BS and just be angry. There is a different way. Um, it is a different way to handle this. Um, it's a different way to handle this, and it will require a lot of work because that is just BS, and it will continue to just be BS. But it is still not. It is on me because this is my life. It is on me because no, I although Although it is, although it is BS, and although I feel like that the BS shouldn't happen, I know what I want, and I don't want to end this. I don't. I just would like for the BS to stop. Everything else is cool. It's the BS that's crazy.